My dad said, light makes women vain, and forced me to live in total darkness after I got my period at 13. He sealed my windows with black plastic, removed all light bulbs, and convinced our entire town I had a genetic light sensitivity disorder. When I finally escaped after 2 years using a flashlight, my brother snuck me. The neighbors found me with vitamin D deficiency, so severe my teeth were falling out, but half the community signed a petition demanding I be returned to my specialized medical care. In my family, girls were forced to live in darkness the moment you got your first period. According to my dad, light made women looks obsessed and distracted them from their duties. Dad always treated us like animals. If my mom's showers were over 3 minutes, she didn't get to eat dinner. He cut our hair himself with kitchen scissors, leaving it jagged because only vain women need styled hair. Mom never fought back. She learned early that resistance meant sleeping in the garage on concrete, even in winter. For context, his own mother had abandoned him when he was 12 to become a model, and according to him, it was because she valued her face more than her children. So instead of going to therapy or journaling, he decided that women with mirrors become monsters, and now we all had to suffer. Even before the darkness rule, there were other demands. No mirrors in bedrooms, no reflective surfaces, makeup was banned. In public, we wore shapeless gray clothing. At home, we wore literal garbage bags. If he caught us looking at our reflection in windows or spoons, we'd spend the day with paper bags over our heads to remember that beauty is skin deep. Everything changed when I got my period at 13. I woke up in blood-soaked sheets, terrified. My dad's eyes lit up like it was Christmas. He gave his recited speech about how menstruation marks when female narcissistic genes are activated. He'd researched this extensively, showing us printed articles about hormones and appearance obsession. From that day forward, I would live in darkness. No lights, no windows, no chance to see myself or anything else. If you can't see, he said, you can't abandon me. Needless to say, he'd been preparing for this moment my entire life. Like clockwork, he installed blackout curtains in my room, removed the light bulbs, and handed me a flashlight with dead batteries, his idea of a joke. Your brothers need light to work and build, he explained. You need darkness to learn humility. Mom helped him seal my windows with black plastic, with tears streaming down her face that I could hear but not see. And since I was homeschooled my whole life, I had no escape. Heck, I didn't even know this wasn't normal. My dad had convinced me that this is just the way the world worked. Living in darkness destroyed me from the inside out. I navigated by touch, memorizing the exact number of steps between furniture, 23 from bed to door, 41 to the bathroom. But Dad would rearrange things while I slept. I'd wake to crash face first into relocated dressers, blood pouring from my nose, him laughing upstairs. I ate in darkness, food missing my mouth, sauce staining clothes I couldn't see. Dad would describe my messy appearance to my brothers, making them laugh at the she-creature I'd become. My fingernails fell out one by one. When my sister Emma got her period at 11, she joined me in darkness. We'd hold hands and cry, two blind girls in our own home. The breaking point came when I fell down the stairs and fractured my wrist. Dad refused to take me to the hospital because they'd contaminate me with light. I wrapped it myself in the dark, feeling the bones grind. Even to this day, my hand is still crooked. Emma had developed such severe vitamin D deficiency that her teeth were loosening. We were dying in that darkness, and he called it purification. But then came my saving grace. My brother Michael finally effing decided to question Dad's rules. He snuck me a keychain flashlight, tiny but functional. It was the first beam of light I had seen in 2 years. But my happiness was cut short, because the first thing I saw were my gray hands, the bruises, the filth I'd been living in. But Michael's gift-giving wasn't over, because that's when he helped me plan. He'd leave his window unlocked, creating distractions. He insisted that we wait for the perfect moment, but I couldn't resist.